everyone, and welcome back to another media revision video. Wow, how haven't you unsubscribed from this channel yet? You know I'm going to be uploading these like all the time, up until the media exams start, you know? So, I don't want people to fail, so I'm going to keep uploading these, so if you don't want to see these, you should unsubscribe. But anyway guys, today we shall be tackling the theorists and theories relating to representation. So what are we waiting for, guys? Let's get cracking. Starting with Charles Derry, guys, it's no secret this theorist is a very busy man because he doesn't have just one theory, but he has two theories. But before we get ahead of ourselves, guys, let's have a look at his theory of the human monster. Okay, so this theory is related to horrors which explore the inner workings of a killer. This helps the audience to both understand the antagonist's thought process and also potentially even make us sympathise with them. Okay, moving on from his first theory, now let's take a look at his theory of hauntings and demonic possession. But be warned, this theory is not very family friendly PG clean, so if you're only a baby, you should probably leave the video right now. Alright, so now all the babies have gone to watch their Peppa Pig 24/7 live streams, I can carry on discussing this theory. So, Derry's theory of hauntings and demonic possessions basically connotes themes of loss of innocence or sexual impurity. This can be seen through what is typically a male antagonist / demon possessing what is typically a female victim. It is also typically associated with the changes one may experience during puberty. Alright everyone, moving on to Clover's theory of a final girl. Now what is quite different about this theory is that it is pretty much exclusive to the slasher subgenre. As you see, slashers typically consist of what we refer to as stock characters. These include the jock, the scholar, the fool, the whore, and the virgin. Now where does this final girl theory come in play, I hear you ask? Well, you see, my friends, a lot of these stock characters tend to have qualities about them which are seen as sinful or against sort of typical Christian morals. And that's where the ideas of teen punishment come into play. These stock characters are punished for their sins such as sex before marriage, drug use, you name it. However, your final girl, which typically plays the role of the virgin, is free from this sin, so she manages to survive and confront the antagonist. If you haven't already, I suggest checking out the movie Cabin in the Woods, as it sort of deconstructs these archetypes and stock characters, and yeah, it probably makes it more understandable than how I'm explaining it, I suppose. Laura Mulvey's theory of the male gaze suggests that filmmakers decide to appeal to a predominantly heterosexual male audience through objectifying women through what is referred to as the male gaze. This means that a woman's body is often displayed on screen in an attempt to create a sort of erotic pleasure for a male audience. However, it is no secret that males can also be represented in this manner as well. This has now been given the term the female gaze. Laura Mulvey's theory of feminism in horror suggests that females in horror films are typically given the cast of being an actress rather than being the producers themselves. Women are commonly there to be looked at as more of a sexual object rather than driving the plot of these sort of films forward. The final girl trope, however, contradicts this, with a strong female protagonist suggesting a sort of post-feminist look on things. This is a major accomplishment for feminism in horror, moving from horror films which typically involved themes of women being raped or a general victim, have now moved on to being the hero, as well as the one who survives to confront the antagonist. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that we have representation sorted, and congrats if you managed to get this far into the video. You're going to achieve high, my friends. You're going to get an A-star! An A-star, guys. So, we'll probably be back doing another different set of theories very, 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 very soon. Probably tomorrow. What are we going to do tomorrow? Probably audience. Alright guys, see you then. Bye.